Hey ladies and gentlemen, Wolfcrier here, and today we're going to talk about some updates to upcoming RPGs. The games we're going to talk about are Last Epoch, Wolcen, Lords of Mayhem, and It Lurks Below. So first up, we're going to talk about Last Epoch. Last Epoch is an upcoming action role-playing game currently in its Kickstarter phase. The game looks to add some of their own takes on the ARPG genre, and I will link my first impressions video down below if you want to hear more of my thoughts about the game as a whole. So far, their Kickstarter campaign has raised over $91,000 with 15 days to go. Can it reach its goal of $210,000 in that time frame? My personal hope is that they do, because I truly believe this game holds a lot of promise. But we will have to wait and see how they fare with it. And their version of the Necromancer has been announced for release in June for all of the alpha backers on its Kickstarter. Overall, I'd say the gameplay shown in the teaser trailer makes it look like a pretty fun class to play. Summon skeletons and what looks like mages, as well as corpse explosions. Pretty basic necro stuff, just like in other ARPGs, but I'm hoping that they add their own little twist to the class like they are with the game itself. I personally enjoyed the Beastmaster gameplay from the demo, and if this is as fun as that, you can definitely count me in. And lastly, the Last Epoch team has also announced a streamer race tomorrow, Wednesday, May 2nd. Streamers of the game will compete in a race to level 50 in hardcore. I unfortunately cannot compete due to work obligations, but it sounds like a pretty fun time with some pretty cool rewards. They have actually just released a patch just for this event with an in-game timer and everything. Next up, we're going to talk about Wolcen, Lords of Mayhem. Having just released its latest update patch 5.0.5 in March, the team at Wolcen Studios has announced that there will be no more major updates to the game in the form of patches until the end of September this year. At that time, they plan on releasing the beta to the game with patch 0.9. This patch will be revealing the true Act 1 to the game for all of those playing. It will include all of the following promised additions: multiplayer and co-op, an entire new storyline, Apocalyptic Form, which is its innovative approach to endgame character customization, allowing you to take different ultimate forms based on skills and passives. They will also be adding new creatures, new environments, new quests and dialogues, as well as new NPCs, new player characters, new animations, and new armors. Now, I must note that although this game holds a lot of promise as well in the ARPG genre, and it boasted an extremely successful Kickstarter campaign, beating its goal of raising $225,000. That campaign launched in May of 2015, 3 years ago. And although it still has a vibrant, healthy community, there is concern amongst its player base, and rightfully so, that the game might never actually get made. With this announcement comes the statement from the Wolcen team that they will be releasing this game, period. And this beta announcement might just be the thing that the community needed to hear. Now, for the last thing we're going to talk about is a new game called It Lurks Below. It Lurks Below is a retro 8-bit style RPG from the creator of Diablo, David Brevik. This project is being completed by one man, just David Brevik, although he did reveal on his wife's live stream last night that he received some help with the artwork for the pets in the game from his daughter. Now, this is currently released in alpha form on Steam, and so far has received pretty decent reviews over there on Steam, with an 83% positive ranking. This is an alpha version of the game, so I would expect some bugs as well as reworks as the game progresses. But one of my favorite things about Mr. Brevik is his steadfast commitment to maintaining and implementing his own visions. Be that in Diablo, Marvel Heroes, or It Lurks Below. I have personally myself purchased the alpha and plan on doing a first impressions of this game shortly, so definitely stay tuned for that. Overall, I think the game looks pretty fun, kind of a mix between Diablo, Terraria, and Minecraft, with base building, looting, pets, boss encounters, and more. Definitely something worth checking out if you like this type of thing. Now, like I said, it is an 8-bit style RPG, so it's definitely not as graphically enhanced as most of today's games, but I personally think that perhaps that's what this genre needs, is something that focuses more on gameplay and the enjoyment of the game rather than how everything looks. Now, I know you can definitely do both, but I would rather play a game that's actually fun to play rather than a game that looks absolutely stunning but is a pain in the ass to play. That's just me, though. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let me know in that comment section down below what you think of these updates for these games, if you're going to be buying any of these games, and if you've supported any of these games on Kickstarter or plan to do so, because I definitely want to hear from you guys. And thank you so very much for taking the time out of your day to watch my video. I always greatly appreciate it. Definitely hit that like button down below. Hit that subscribe button if you're new to the channel. Do a lot of Diablo 3 type of videos as well as gaming news as far as the action role-playing genre. And I do a little bit of other stuff as well. So feel free to hit that sub button down below. Help me reach 15,000 subscribers on YouTube. That would be absolutely epic. And like I said, make sure you comment down below your thoughts on this video. Thank you all so very much. Peace.